This win over Max Griffin is no joke. I'm not discounting this whatsoever, and there's a reason why I picked for Max Griffin, even though I knew it was an underdog long shot. And it's because Michael Morales has a couple tendencies I felt like he needed to sharpen. AJ, Morales looked sharp in this one. Long, powerful, composed, and he even hit him a couple times with the flex on him. Right hand down the pipe. Only problem, AJ, impeccable performance. Do we want to see a couple more hooks from our man Morales? Everything is straight down the pipe, man. Do we want to vary the attack a little bit? What do you think? Or was it flawless to you?
That's it. Well, I wouldn't say flawless, Derek. You had a fat left hand that swelled up your eye. So, you can't say flawless. I like the straight down the pipe approach that Morales has because it's a lot harder to effectively stop, if you will. Like so the classics, there's a reason they're the classics, man. Technique works above all. And when you're throwing those big looping shots, if you don't set them up well enough, you can get countered, you can get caught, people can be faster than you. So I like the fact that Morales has it. So if we want to see a couple more hooks in there, a couple more digs to the body, those things, if he learns to put those on, punch 4, 5, and 6, man, he's going to be a killer. And especially now that he's learned he can handle a little bit of force coming back at him. He can stand there and tag with the big boys. He doesn't need to be skirting on the side of the octagon all the time. Hopefully I don't necessarily want to see Michael Morales in wars, but if he can get in there and slug him up a little bit more, I think his stock's going to raise that much more. What do you think?
I think he's ready for a challenge, bro. With that type of performance, here's the thing that impressed me the most, man. He was very, very out of position on some of those takedown attempts from Max Griffin, and he just stays up. Like, it felt like I was watching Alex Paeta in there, where I'm just like, how are you up? How are you up here? Max Griffin has good wrestling. Max Griffin can beat you there, but Michael Morales also, and this is where the gamesmanship comes in. Some people are saying weight bully, right? Some people are saying, no, you're not a welterweight, bro. Like, you're middleweight fighting at welterweight. The size discrepancy between these two are pretty evident, right? It's pretty massive. Morales is huge. So I think that kind of played into it as well as just pure physical strength. 24 years old, still not even done growing. That's scary, bro. That's a scary prospect right there. The confidence, though, man. You got two Olympic parents, right? His mom just won Pans in judo, Olympic judo, right there, right? So it's like, come on, man. You have this type of household in here. This dude is destined to do something fantastic. My question is, how high is his ceiling from like watching these past couple of performances, man? This one was a tried and true decision. This was like a through and through, test yourself 3 rounds. You couldn't get him out of there. If he can keep fighting like this, you get up on points early, bro. It could have been a 30-27. You know what I mean? So what do you think?
Yeah, no, I was trying to think of a ceiling for Morales coming in here because the athleticism he possesses kind of jumps him to the top, man. There was one instance I even had to like stop and rewind it for my girl so I can show her. We've been working on shuffles, and this dude cut an angle so fast and so quick on Max Griffin. Griffin didn't even know what happened. He had his hands locked. Next thing you know, the dude's behind me. He's like, what the fuck just happened? Like, that was wild. So for the fact that the skills that Morales possesses, I'm thinking ceiling, man, we're going to see this dude in the top 5 within the next year. Maybe a belt. I don't want to say championship yet. I feel like we always put out that bad juju and then something happens to him. So I don't want to say this guy's getting gold yet, but I can see top 5 for sure within the next year. What do you think is the appropriate ceiling is, Derek?
Well, I think we're really going to see what Michael Morales is about when we get to that top 5, top 7 type rankings, because you're going to get a bunch of wrestlers. And then now you're not just going to be able to beat people up at range. Now you're going to have to sprawl and brawl. So this was a big win for Morales right here. Everything looked good to me. And then when he did get tagged, because I was like, ooh, see, this is what I was talking about, Griffin putting it on. As soon as he got tagged, it turned into a different person. And then I think he took the fight much more serious. And then the showboating too, man. It's like, all right, you're entertaining, bro. Like, all right, I like this. Big win by Michael Morales right there.